Alright, we just recruited Samara. So now it is time to continue.
Attitude roll 3.
Alright, we need to probably talk to everybody again. Kelly?
There is nothing more absolute than the oath of an Asari Justicar. You did well getting Samara on our side. She is so elegant and gorgeous. Too bad her manner is just so cold.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Thane would like to see you down in life support on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll
Okay,
be all.
Thane.
I'll be here if you... Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
You're too small. From Morlan. I am sorry, my mate. I leave you for a Krogan because you are not endowed as good for your species. Do you fear those words? Morlan's famous shot sells many enhancements online that are not restricted by Citadel trading regulations. Whether you require hormone augmentation, cybernetic enhancement, or gene-biotic xenografting, Morlan has many things you will be pleased with. All species and gender order online from Morlan's famous extranet site hot-linked from this message. Product availability varies by local trade regulations. All Element Zero products require shipping surcharge. No shipping to Omega. Krogan reproductive organs not available. Other restrictions may apply. Therapy from Olar Han. Shepherd. They say you're alive, that you cheated death, that sending you this isn't just a pointless exercise as part of my therapy. They say a lot of things. I'm still alive. She still isn't. I hear you killed Benezia. Nicely done. Another woman I helped kill if my information did any good. They want me to thank you. The Rachni would have killed us all if you hadn't showed up. It would have been right. Why me and not her? Why did you show up then and not before? They think that they can fix me. But maybe you're not really back. Maybe I died. Maybe I didn't close that door in time. Maybe I held it open to give her a chance and the Rachni ripped my suit open and I died of exposure there on peak 15. Maybe I'm a martyr, and this is an ugly hallucination before a glorious afterlife. But if I'm not, then thank you. Han Olar. Okay, let's go talk to Thane. And Samara. We'll need to talk to Samara as well.
Shepard.
What are your impressions of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob is an earnest young man. Events will either forge him into a great man or utterly destroy him. Miranda is undoubtedly a hard woman. I respect her strength and determination. She carries many burdens and doesn't share them with others, as it should be.
How do you think our mission is going?
Building our forces is a good strategy. However, the time to strike is coming soon.
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I believe I can use some of them to increase our fuel reserves so we can explore further. Shall I tell you what is required?
Show me what it would take.
Good.
Shepard.
Do you have any suggestions about using some
I
of the
have done
resources?
what I can to increase our exploration capabilities. Anything beyond that is up to you.
What a strange camera angle.
How are you?
I've spent much of the last 400 years on my own. It is nice to have a colleague to chat with. I may be rusty at it, however. If you are patient, I would love to talk.
How much do you know about our mission?
I know that I've sworn an oath to follow you, and that you seek to destroy the Collectors. That is enough for me.
You don't want to know why the Collectors need to be fought?
When you live by a code that compels you to harsh action, you learn the dangers of curiosity. If I must kill a man because he has done wrong, do I really wish to know that he is a devoted father?
I'd like to hear more about the criminal you were chasing on Nos Astra.
I hope you will understand if I wish to avoid this topic. It is deeply tied to my code and beliefs. You might say it is personal.
I need to know if this will impact the mission.
It will not.
What do you think of Cerberus?
I've heard rumors, but learned long ago to form my own impressions. There is too much room for interpretation in the opinions of others.
Why were you willing to work for Cerberus when you didn't have first-hand knowledge?
I work for you, Shepard. Our methods may be different, but our goals are not.
I should get back to work.
I should go.
It has been my pleasure, Commander.
So the collectors did take New Canton.
Yes, but my wife and daughter left in the nick of time. They're resting in San Francisco as we speak.
That's great news.
It is, but I knew a lot of good people in New Canton. Our mission has to succeed.
Thank God Shepard's in command.
It's all resting on me now. Thane.
Shepard.
Is there something wrong?
Yes. Now that you are here, though, it seems more difficult to talk about.
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
How long has it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
What, as in Persona 1?
What sort of dance is that?
It's... I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music. Old. Unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. My father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads. Tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them. Oh, not all at once. Nothing dramatic, no sneaking out in the middle of the night, no final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
Well,
That's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with the skills to take life. The Hanar honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self, the soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
You don't hire a raw rookie for a contract killing.
I'm afraid someone may have seen we share a name and assumed we share skills. I don't know why he would accept the task.
To be closer to you, maybe?
That thought haunts me more than any other.
Maybe he name-dropped you to get hired.
It's possible, but I don't think so. It doesn't seem right. My name. He should not respect it.
Thane, I don't have your contacts and I don't have your tracking skills. Why do you need my help for this?
I don't need your help. I want it. The last time I saw my son, they wrapped her body in sea vines, weighted it with stones. He tries to pull from me, calls for her. The Hanar lift her off the platform. They sing like bells. The They slide into the water. He hits me. Don't let them. Stop them. Why weren't you? Rains. It always rains on Kaje. Warm water pours down his face.
I didn't mean to make you relive that.
Perfect memory. It is sometimes a burden.
What made him go to the Citadel?
Years ago, I prepared a package for him. A relic of my ill-spent life. I had Volus bankers store it, and arranged for delivery when I died. He acquired it early. I don't really know how. I did wet work on the Citadel around the time his mother died. That may be why he went there.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Alright, that's Fane's loyalty mission. Next up is recruiting Tally.
I was just thinking about you. Joker and Edie are like an old married couple. I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit. Edie has a wicked sense of humor. Or I should say, a really funny lack of one. Sometimes she seems like a person. But when it comes down to it, I can't get past her being a computer. This one security guy keeps staring at me. I think his name is Bert. I'm used to being watched by security, but they're usually staring at my eyes or watching my hands. I might have to start cloaking through the CIC from now on. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
See you later, Kasumi. Alright, let's feed the fish. If they're still alive, please still be alive. I think you can get something that allows you to,
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Alright, let's go to... Let's go recruit Tally. Oh, apparently I missed this place. Somehow, look at the size of it. Bale is a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. Its complex system of rings is unstable, dating back only a few million years. They are thought to be the shattered remains of a comet. Orbital distance 4.46 AU, orbital period 9.4 Earth years, radius 55,263 kilometers, and day length 15.5 Earth hours.
Launching probe.
I want to recruit Tally first. Before I start checking out every planet. For Tally, it's Legion. But I'm pretty certain for Legion you kind of don't want to start this mission. Yeah, you want to delay this. You want to delay Legion for as long as possible. A dwarf planet, Gotha has a pressure cooker atmosphere that brings its surface temperature to a scorching level. Carbon dioxide and ethane are plentiful in the planet's hazy atmosphere. There has been some speculation in the mining community about whether all of the precious metals were mined by the Quarians before they fled the system some 3 centuries ago. Rumours abound that anyone who could brave the Geth in the system could find loads of naturally occurring diamond on Gotha, but this is likely just a Starship legend. Travel advisory: Gotha is in Geth space. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Orbital distance 1.5 AU, orbital period 1.8 Earth years, radius 1056 km, day length 66.4 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 99.64 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 590 Celsius, surface gravity 0.1 G.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Once a Starship refueling station for the Quarians, Chowroom has expanded under Geth rule. Thousands of orbital platforms surround the planet and its many moons, refining helium into helium-3. A vast Geth fleet comes and goes between Chowroom and Haystrom, preventing all but the most stealthy spy drones from discovering any information about it. Current estimates place the Geth fleet numbers between 5,000 and 10,000 ships with unknown levels of armament. Travel advisory: most intelligence estimates state that approaching Chowroom is tantamount to suicide. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Population 2,500 to 500,000 platforms. Colony occupied 1895 CE. Largest station Hell's Hive Diner Station. Orbital distance 2.9 AU. Orbital period 4.9 Earth years. Radius 54,532 km. Day length 11.3 Earth hours.
Probe launched.
Formerly a Quarian colony, Haystrom was established to observe the phenomena on Dolan, the system's parent star. Dolan appeared to be stable with a high possibility of erupting prematurely into a red giant. Haystrom was lost to the Geth in 1896 CE. Soon after, all communication from the planet and its attendant space station ceased. The Geth have shown no signs of treating Dolan as a threat over the past 3 centuries other than establishing several space stations near it. Dolan's magnetic eruptions and solar output overwhelm most communications near it, and it is unclear how the Geth have compensated. Today, spy probe scans indicate extensive orbital construction around Haystrom, housing thousands of Geth platforms and an unknown number of Geth software mines. It is not known how many Geth are on the planet's surface. Spy probes face interference from Dolan, making remote scanning difficult. Resource estimations based on Geth mining, refining and fabricating practices suggest that the planet has at least 20 more years of use before it is exhausted. Intelligence experts speculate that the Geth have not exploited all of their resources because they wish to keep some in reserve for repairs. Travel advisory: Haystrom is a Geth stronghold. Military spy drones using cutting-edge stealth technology are the only vehicles that have returned unharmed from Geth space. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Orbital distance 6.3 AU, orbital period 15.8 Earth years, radius 6,721 km, day length 18.5 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.0 Earth atmospheres, surface temperatures 44 Celsius, surface gravity 1.2. Just like old times. Oh, excuse me. A massive blaster propels enemies. That does a lot more damage. Yeah, I'll just give him heavy concussive shot.
Shepard, our data indicates the tally is somewhere in these ruins. There is considerable geth activity and an environmental hazard. Solar output has overwhelmed Hastrom's protective magnetosphere. Exposure to direct sunlight will damage your shields.
Okay.
I'm having serious issues with my shields.
We need to stay out of the sunlight.
Yeah, it's gonna get rough. Sealed authorization. Cal Rigar, Migrant Fleet Marines. Adam Baldwin is en route.
Incoming dropship.
Enemies in front! Yes!
Let's get this party started.
Gotcha!
Alright team, let's slowly make our way up. I probably want to get up there. Somebody's still around.
One left!
Fire in the hole!
I want to move up. I'm gonna head over here. Let me wait. I just want to know if something's up here.
This is valuable.
Here we go!
there actually was. That's crazy.
There we go.
Still not in a good spot. Let me wait. Anybody else? I mean, we've got an upgrade, which is good.
No shields.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. This.
This is Commander Shepard of the Normandy. Can we provide assistance?
Patch your radio into channel 617 Theta. We were on a stealth mission, high risk. We found what we were after. The Geth found us. They've got us pinned down. Can't get to our ship. Can't transmit data through the solar radiation.
What's the status of your team? How many of you are left?
We were a small squad, dozen Marines plus the science team. We're down to half strength now. Made the synthetic bastards pay for it, though.
What brought you this deep into Geth-controlled space?
You're asking the wrong person, Shepard. I just point and shoot. Something about the sun. It's going bad faster than it should. Some kind of energy problem.
Any idea where the Geth came from?
One of their patrol ships found us. Dropships started raining Geth down on our heads before we could get off-world. Systems under Geth control. We knew they made planetary sweeps periodically. We hoped going low emissions would hide us.
Do we have to worry about the Geth sending in reinforcements?
I don't think so. Their patrol ship hasn't lifted off again. The radiation blocks all off-world communication.
How are you holding up? We can be there in a few minutes.
Take it slow and careful. Direct sunlight fries your shields all to hell. We're bunkered down at base camp across the valley. I left Talizor at a secure shelter, then doubled back to hold the choke point. Getting Tali out safely is our top priority. If you can extract her, we'll keep them off you.
You've got confirmation that the Geth haven't reached Tali yet?
Affirmative. Left my best men with her. When you get here, you can talk to her on the comm. Every Marine on this rock is sworn to protect Talizora. As long as one of us is still drawing air, she'll be safe.
Hold position. We'll hit their back ranks.
Wait, watch your ass. We got a dropship coming in.
I think I have to. I think I can keep him alive.
Crap, doorway's blocked. Grab the demo charges in the buildings nearby. Use them to clear a path.
Shepard, I have scanned the area and located the demolition charges the reporting commander mentioned.
Put it on my radar.
Done. You will need both sets of charges to clear the rubble.
I need to keep him alive, I think, to get him as a resource in Mass Effect 3, but... Come on.
The soldier recommended using mining charges to clear the rubble. We should start looking.
Viper rifle, please.
Knife that one.
Thanks, Garrus.
No more targets.
Let's have a quick look, because I feel like there is something I've got to do to save this guy. Okay, so he's gonna join the fight. Okay, seems easy enough. Boy, I love the sniper rifle.
Here we go.
Shield down.
Friendly fire.
Well, to be fair, you were in my way. I actually didn't know they had friendly fire lines. That's crazy.
Yes.
Oh, this sniper's coming in hot and heavy right now.
I love it.
Mount that one.
Anything over here? Okay, it's swapping direction.
On our left.
Oh no, what now?
Concussive gel ready.
I need to swap gun for a bit.
We need a core sample to get a timeline on the rate of radiation increase, but our equipment keeps dying on us. Shepard once used a mining laser to clear some rubble back on Therum. Maybe I can do something similar with demolition charges.
Ah, I see. Calm down. Oh, shit.
Here we go.
On our left.
Can everybody please calm down?
It's next to impossible to get accurate solar measurements. The radiation keeps burning out our equipment. This sun shouldn't be like this. It was stable a few hundred years ago. Stars don't die that quickly.
Oh yeah, this whole storyline is connected to the dark energy plot. That was the original plan for the ending.
Lost shield.
How am I still in the sun? I'm literally underground. Good room. I think that's two.
Taking too much fire. To the left, we can find attack.
Scratch one.
We're fine.
This should do it. I recommend we move clear.
I mean, to be fair, we could have just climbed over it. I don't think there was. I mean, like, look at the size of it. It's not as like high. I would climb over it. Huh.
These buildings are Quarian. This colony predates the Geth uprising.
Why would the Quarians come here? Whatever they're after, I hope it's worth it.
We can use this.
Okay, another part.
Our ancestors walked these halls with uncovered heads. The sun must have been normal back then. So much space, walls of stone. It's amazing. I wish my friends could see it. I wish Shepard were here. Tali's order to base camp. Come in, base camp.
Give me 2 seconds. Let me hack into this.
Tali's order to base camp. Come in, base camp. Hello? Is anyone there?
Tally, it's Shepard. I'm sorry. Everyone here is dead. Any survivors must have fallen back.
We knew this mission was high risk. Damn it. And what are you doing here, Shepard? We're in the middle of Geth space.
I was in the neighborhood. I thought you might need a hand.
Thanks for coming, Shepard. It means a lot to hear your voice. Carl Rieger and what's left of the Marines got me into the observatory. From where you are, it's through the door and across the field. I got to the data I needed and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of Geth outside.
What's this research you're after?
It's about this world's sun. It's aging faster than it should. I can tell you more about it once we've got fewer Geth shooting at us.
Would it help if I brought in the Normandy?
Doubtful. These buildings are centuries old. If you bring down heavy fire, this whole place could collapse on us.
Is anyone else still with you, or are you alone out there?
Rieger had a team of Marines covering me when I ran for the observatory. At least some of them are still alive. I can hear them firing at the Geth outside.
It looks like somebody sealed the door against the Geth and the console is damaged. Can you get it open on your end?
Let me see. Yes, I can do it. Here. Should be unlocked now. Be careful, Shepard, and please do what you can to keep Rieger alive.
Will do.
We've been spotted.
Looks like the drones have an optical camouflage system.
Scoped and dropped like that one.
Perfect! There we go!
I think he's still alive. Yeah. Jeez, come on. What is happening with this guy at the end of the hall?
Scratch one. Never. One less scoped and like that one.
Garrus, calm down.
Look out. Scratch one. Perfect.
I actually nearly killed him. Guess I just gave up too soon. Sorry, Miranda. Where are these things even coming from? There's so many.
One less to worry about. There we go.
I guess I've just got to keep advancing. There you go. Wonder if there's anything around here.
Lost shield.
Nothing but pain. Oh. Here we go.
Definitely like old times.
Ow! Garrus? Garrus?
Watch your back!
Oh, wow. Huh. Interesting. I guess I should hack that first, now that I know it's there.
Definitely like old times.
Right. Ow!
On our right!
Over here! Get... Squad Leader Cal Rieger, Migrant Fleet Marines. We talked on the radio before that dropship arrived. I still got no idea why you're here. This ain't the time to be picky. Callie's inside over there. Geth killed the rest of my squad, and they're trying to get to her. Best I've been able to do is draw their attention.
Are you sure she's still alive?
The observatory is reinforced. Even the Geth will need time to get through it. And it's hard to hack a door when someone's firing rockets at you. The Geth are near platoon strength, but the Colossus is the worst part. It's got a repair protocol. Huddles up and fixes itself. I can't get a clear shot while it's down like that. I tried to move in closer, and one of the bastards punched a shot clean through my suit.
How bad is your suit damaged?
Combat SEALs clamp down to isolate contamination, and I'm swimming in antibiotics. Geth might get me, but I'm not gonna die from an infection in the middle of a battle. That's just insulting.
What can you tell me about the battlefield?
Right side's got a catwalk with a sniper perch. You could wreak some havoc from there. None of my men made it past the Geth. Middle's got cover, but the damn Colossus has a clear shot at you the whole time, and you've got Geth coming in from both sides. The left gives you some cover from the Colossus, but your ass is hanging out for the Geth. That's how I got shot.
Any ideas on how to deal with the Colossus?
Standard protocol with armature-class units is to sabotage the shields and whittle it down, you know? Kill it with bug bites. But the repair protocol blows that plan to hell. You try to wear it down, it just huddles up and fixes itself. So whatever we do has to scrap that bastard fast. Probably means getting up close, past that cover.
We need to get to Tally. Got any ideas?
Just one. I'm not moving so well, but I can still pull a trigger. And I got a rocket launcher that the sun hasn't fried yet. You move in close. I'll keep the Colossus busy. Maybe even drop its shields. With luck, you'll be able to finish it off.
You've done enough, Rieger. You don't need to throw your life away.
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tally safe.
We don't have enough people on our side for you to take one for the team. Stand down.
I'm not gonna stand there while you run into enemy fire. They killed my whole squad.
And if you want to honor your squad, watch my back. I need you here in case they bring reinforcements.
All right, Shepard. We'll do it your way. Hit him for me. Keep us alive.
Trouble ahead.
There we go.
I want the disruptor ammo.
Scoped and dropped.
Actually, give me this.
Felt that one.
Come on. This is gonna be rough.
Watch out! The Colossus is back on its feet. Snipe that one.
Overloading the gas. Yes!
This is a wild fight. Ow, my face!
Got no shield.
Ow, my face! Ow, my face!
Light him up.
Grab cover. It's coming back online.
Guns, please. Guns. You.
Light him up.
We got it, we got it. Fine. Now it's time to do clear up.
Just a second. I locked the door to keep more Geth from getting inside. There, that should do it.
Let me just have a little look around. Again, I assume there's nothing dotted, but I'm still gonna check. What a crazy fight.
Nice job. I'll get to Tally. I'll just be a minute.
No problem, my dude. Just iridium. All I can find is iridium.
Just let me finish this download.
I can't see anything else, so...
Thank you, Shepard. If not for you, I would never have made it out of this room. This whole mission has been a disaster. I wish I'd joined you back on Freedom's Progress, but I couldn't let anyone take my place on something this risky.
A lot of Quarians lost their lives here. Was it worth it?
I don't know, Shepard. It wasn't my call. The Admiralty Board believed the information here was worth sacrificing all our lives for. I have to believe that they know what's best.
I didn't ask what some admiral thought. I asked what you thought.
A lot of people died here. Some of them were my friends. All of them were good at their jobs. That damn data better be worth it. The price was too high.
What can you tell me about your research here?
Haystrom's sun is destabilizing. Back when this was a Quarian colony, it was a normal star. It shouldn't change that quickly.
Any idea what's destabilizing the sun?
If I had to guess, I'd say that it was dark energy affecting the interior of the star. The effect is similar to when stars blow off mass to enter a red giant phase. But Haystrom's sun is far too young for this to be natural.
Whatever the reason, I'm glad I could help. Once you deliver that data, I could use you on the Normandy.
I promised to see this mission through. I did. I can leave with you and send the data to the fleet. And if the admirals have a problem with it, they can go to hell. I just watched the rest of my team die.
Maybe not the whole rest of your team, ma'am.
Rieger, you made it.
Your old captain's as good as you said. Damn Colossus never stood a chance.
If need be, the Normandy can get you out of here, Rieger.
The Geth didn't damage our ship. As long as we get out of here before reinforcements show up, we'll be fine.
Actually, I won't be going with you. I'm joining Commander Shepard.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty Board and let them know what happened. She's all yours now, Shepard. Keep her safe.
No problem, Adam Baldwin. I'll do just that.
Cerberus saw footage of you in action, Talizora. We're looking forward to having you on the team. Your engineering expertise will really benefit the mission.
I don't know who you are, but Cerberus threatened the security of the migrant fleet. Don't make nice.
That's why you're here, Tali. I need people who aren't Cerberus. People I can trust.
I wasn't part of what happened to the migrant fleet, but I understand your distrust. I hope we'll get past that as we work together.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard. Maybe even planning to blow Cerberus up. If that's the case, I'll loan you a grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you, not for them.
If it helps, check out the Normandy while you're here. We've gotten a few upgrades.
I'll get Talizora the necessary security clearance to access our systems.
Please do. I can't be part of your team if I don't know how the ship works. Remember, Shepard, these people thought enslaving Thorian creepers and Rachni was a good idea. I'll be in engineering.
Don't forget to introduce yourself to Edie, the ship's new artificial intelligence.
Oh boy. Jacob, why?
A wonderful chat with your friend Tali. She's not what I expected from her psych report. I like her.
Tally's a good friend. We've been through a lot together.
My female intuition says she wants to be more than just good friends.
What makes you say that?
It's in her body language. How she turns to you when you enter the room. How she watches your every move. Quarians are so fascinating to me, but they also make me a little sad.
Why do they make you sad?
Their environment suits are so beautiful, but with their immune systems, they're trapped inside. I wonder what they look like under those helmets, or what their skin feels like under those suits.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Samara would like to see you in observation on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
Okay.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if
I'm
you
about to
need
get
me.
Samara's
Just
mission.
in the debriefing room, Commander.
That means I've got to do something. From Admiralty Board Migrant Fleet, Commander Shepard, per Talizora Vas Nemo's request included with her data delivery from Haystrom, the Admiralty Board has approved her transfer to your command. She has been informed that additional duties to the Migrant Fleet may still be necessary on occasion, but has been given extended leeway to determine when her mission with you is considered complete. This choice was hers, but your role as de facto captain during her pilgrimage may have caused her to be more susceptible to your requests. The Admiralty Board trusts that you will treat your new crew member with the respect due an honoured member of the fleet. Should any harm come to her due to negligence on your part, this board will take severe and appropriate action. Admiral Rael Zora, Migrant Fleet Admiralty Board. From Detective Anaya. Greetings, Commander. I'm not completely sure this will get to you, but thanks again for helping me deal with Samara. The Eclipse Mercs have gotten real quiet around here, and my superiors have backed off too. No idea if the two are related, but hopefully the next time I meet a Justicar I can give her the respect she deserves. I still can't believe I worked a case with one of them. You're a lucky human. If I find any more data on her target, I'll pass it along. Thanks, Detective Anaya. Ilium, Law Enforcement. Let's go talk to Samara. I also need to talk with Tali.
I am glad you came. I must ask for your help. That is not easy for me.
It's alright. Just tell me what you need.
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari literature or art?
When we were primitive, there was much fascination with Ardat Yakshi. Some cultures worshipped them as gods of destruction. Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't wish this defect to be widely known. As far as I know, only 3 exist today. 2 chose a life of seclusion. The 3rd ran.
Morinth.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
I don't know that I blame her for running.
When she fled, she proved her addiction. She was not taking a great moral stand. She simply wants to keep killing. She is a tragic figure, but not a sympathetic one.
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is narcotic. The more she does it, the more she needs to do it. She will never stop. She can't.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in seclusion and comfort. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Marinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
It sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll go find Morinth.
Alright, that's Samara's mission. Let's go talk to Tali now. And then we get to go, after we've spoken to the Elusive Man, I should be able to travel everywhere. Because I'm assuming that the Elusive Man's going to give me the Legion mission.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Is the new Normandy giving you any trouble?
Please, Shepard, I'm a Quarian. Give me a chunk of scrap metal, a circuit board, and some element zero, and I'll have it making precision jumps. I was worried about working with Cerberus engineers, but they know what they're doing, and they've been very polite.
How's the Normandy running?
Say what you will about Cerberus, they know how to build ships. The Normandy's running even better than before. I don't know if it can stand up to a collector attack, though. I'm researching some ideas that might help.
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
Definitely. With the right supplies, I can fortify our shields. The collectors cut through the Normandy's barriers immediately last time. My upgrades might give us a better chance. Shepard, what can I do for you?
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge?
My shield fortification will help, but I don't think there is much more I can do.
How's the Normandy running?
Say what you will about... I don't know if it can stand up to a collector attack, though. I'm researching...
Have you got time to talk?
What upgrade am I missing?
We didn't really have time to chat while taking out Gath on Haestrom, did we? I can't believe so many people died. Thank you again for getting Rieger out alive. All for data about stars blowing up. I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out of it.
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger? Did he survive his injuries?
He sent me a message. It looks like he'll make a full recovery. Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
Tell me about the fleet's Admiralty Board.
It's one of 2 major political powers among my people. The admirals make decisions related to defense or needing immediate action. They also handle major criminal charges, like treason. The other political power is the Conclave, a group of representatives from each ship. They make most of our laws and fleet decisions.
Any news yet on the data you sent?
I'm not likely to hear anything for a while, or on an unsecured channel for that matter.
Having any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the quiet. I miss the old faces, though. Presley, Engineer Adams, all of them. It doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship. Are you sure working for them is the right thing to do?
I caught some tension back on Freedom's Progress, and again when you first came aboard. What happened between Cerberus and the Quarians?
They attacked one of our ships, the Idena. It seems they were attempting to kill or control a young human biotic who was on the fleet. I don't really know the details. I do know that Cerberus made an enemy of the Quarian people.
Does it look like they're pulling the strings, Tally? I'm not working for them. They're working for me.
So you ordered the listening devices and tracking beacons that are all over this ship. I know you need resources to fight the Collectors, but be careful, Shepard.
I fully expect them to betray us at some point, and we'll be ready.
I'm glad to hear that, Shepard. Just let me know how I can help. For now, I should get back to work. Thanks for coming by.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition.
Maybe I'll speak with Joker and see what he says about the Normandy. If he still says I need to upgrade, then maybe Legion's got the final thing I need. Oh, I need to feed the fish. It's all fine now. The fish have been fed.
The Elusive Man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room.
Well, the Elusive Man can go fuck himself. How about that? No, we'll go speak with the Elusive Man. I'm a good boy.
It's great to see Tali on board, Commander, just like old times. It is her, right? I mean, because with the mask, it's... Ah, never mind.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's good. Everything's upgraded and better than ever. If we're talking about the crew, you'd probably have to ask a people person.
Okay, so that's good.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
That's good. That would suggest that I've got everything I need.
Passing the Elusive Man through, Commander.
He stood up.
Shepard, we got a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
Are you sure this information is good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Did we really? Really? Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, we'll do this one. It's the next one that I'm worried about. Right, ammo, armor.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
I love what they've done with the place.
Looks like a giant insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector databanks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer.
I'm sure it's fine.
Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
The missing colonists might be aboard, if they're still alive.
Alright, let's have a little look around. Assume direct control.
These are the same containers the collectors used on Horizon. Only these are empty.
Horrible. Trapped in these pods, completely at the mercy of the collectors.
Garrus has seen some shit at this point. But Garrus is a bit of a madman.
This looks bad.
Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
Must have been used for testing. I'd say these subjects didn't pass.
There are worse things than death. Like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
Is that supposed to make me feel better? Because it didn't.
How is my Paragon in, actually? Man, it's still not maxed. That is crazy. It will be by the end. Especially when I start doing all the extra missions.
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Is there something we can use in the data to give us an edge?
These are only preliminary experiments, but they reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
My god. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster. But there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes. Reduced heterochromatin structure. Elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
They're not doing to us what they did to the Protheans.
Let's find what we need before the collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
The Widow. I think the Widow is, I am taking the Widow. Thank you very much. It's like giving you an opportunity to do weapon loadout and shit.
Look on the ceiling. More of those strange pods.
There must be hundreds of them. How many do you think are full?
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
More money? Hell yeah.
This looks interesting.
Ooh, damage protection. Cool. I actually thought this was where the... Oh, can I climb this?
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked Edie to run an analysis on this ship. I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
This is unbelievable.
They could take every human in the Terminus systems and not have enough to fill these pods.
They're going to target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
I like this level a lot because of the atmosphere the collector base has. How it's just weird and unsettling.
There, on the platform. Looks like some kind of control panel.
Where are the bodies of the collector crew? Careful, Shepard. Something doesn't feel right about this.
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between
And this
you
is
and
a
the collector
fight.
ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
That can't be good.
Everyone's all right, Joker. What just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
We need a little help here, Edie.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
Here we go.
Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
Then you'd better get it done fast, Edie.
Look out. We've got company.
To the right!
Shield down.
You're assuming control.
41% complete.
Come on, speed it up.
Armor piercing, please.
What less to worry about?
Take over.
84%.
Edie, get us out of here.
I'm simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tasked to capacity.
Here they come again.
Now let's finish you off.
Fuck you, Harbinger. God, I love this sniper rifle. Flip side though, I do need ammo.
Shepard, you must manually reestablish my link to the command console.
Okay, so the fight must be over. Let me have a little look around. I'm back, I'm back.
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
This is a bad time to become an optimist, Shepard.
No, the commander's right. There must be some other explanation.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
Let's keep going.
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
Giving out money. Sweet, sweet cash.
Enemies!
Garrus, no! No ammo? Come on. There it is. Okay.
Heads up!
God, this sniper's good. It just hits so fucking hard.
This will put them down. Felt that one.
I'm sure a lot of people over here. Save me! Whoa, what the fuck? Where did that guy go? My planet needs me.
Concussive shot ready.
Okay, so abominations explode. Got it. I have gifted you with a power cell. I don't know why we all have power cells, but we do. Take them. Take my power cells. Okay, refined element 0. God, I wish it was more than 100 credits.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
I don't know what that is. Oh, is this the fucking thing from a...
My attack was ineffective. Concussive shot ready. Enemies in front.
Oh my god, I'm being shot at from all directions. Come on, shields, work with me. There we go. What a crazy fight. Hoorah!
Edie, we've got a problem here.
A temporary setback on firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through firewall 7164. I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Down there. That's where we came in.
We must be getting close to the end.
More cash.
I'll take it.
Nice tech damage. Love upgrades. Keep them coming.
Hostile! Concussive shot ready.
Control of the small. We fight as one. Direct intervention is necessary.
I got it.
No form is fragile. Attack.
Missed. He's dead.
This should slow him down.
Fuck you. Boy, I love the sniper. Hey.
Watch out!
Miranda, please.
Your destiny.
Bye. Got him! Good camera angle. What the fuck are you even looking at? That thing had no health. Why was it still alive? Oh, a lot of weird things happening this time around. Anything over here? I guess not. I did just get a tech upgrade though, so...
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online. Might want to double time it, you know, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
I think there's a lot of husks coming up.
Friendly fire!
Sorry. Okay, still not done. Alright, swap to the I never used a shotgun before, let's try this. Bam. I can't say I'm overly impressed. I wonder. Oh, I can't go down there, okay.
We're out of time, Commander. We have to go.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Strap in, people.
I'm gonna make him work for it this time.
We can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Moreau.
Anywhere that's not here.
Very well. Engage Mass Effect Core.
Can't believe a man by the name of the Elusive Man nearly got me killed. Yeah, let's talk to him.
Shepard, looks like Edie extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Edie told us the distress call originated from the collectors. You betrayed us, just like I knew you would.
We're at war. The collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is one more we give the enemy to prepare.
I know the stakes, but we're supposed to be on the same side, and I can't trust you.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off. Edie confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced identify friend-foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I'm guessing you have a plan.
We have a science team working on a derelict Reaper right now. I need you to go and pick up its IFF.
Where did you find a derelict Reaper?
An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target, a 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the Collector databanks. Necessary risk.
There really wasn't any other choice. Let's just hope this IFF works.
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
Edie doesn't make mistakes. The Collector homeworld is located somewhere in the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays on the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Just because we can follow the Collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Okay, now it's time to do all the side quests. I want Renegade points again. Probably because I agreed with it, didn't I?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
That sounds like more than just professional concern, Kelly.
You're more than just my commander. You're my friend.
Edie brought you back to me. If she had a body, I'd give her a big hug.
The Normandy crew delivered, including you.
You're too kind. We were there to help, but Edie gets the credit this time. The Elusive Man made sure Edie was installed for this mission. Now I see why.
Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
I'm gonna assume Tally wants to talk to me now.
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Tally seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
From Tombs. What the hell kind of game are you playing, Shepard? You did the buddy act when I had the gun on that Cerberus scientist, telling me you understood. Now I found out you're working for Cerberus? Tests were done on me that you can't even imagine. For years, Cerberus did them. They tortured me. They used me as a damn lab rat. And now you're teaming up with them like they're any other Merc band? I've got my own Merc team now, Shepard, and I kill any Cerberus team I find. If I run into you, don't expect any different. Yeah, sure, you'll definitely kill me. I totally believe you. Right, I'm gonna go get a cup of tea, but I'll speak with Tally first and unlock her mission.
Did you hear that we are sharing our deck with a Krogan?
Well, ain't that peachy?
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Anora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Okay, let's go to the top, and then I'll make myself a cup of tea. I need to feed my fish. I'm gonna feed my fish while I remember. Please don't be dead. Thank fuck. Actually, while I'm making a cup of tea, I'll look at the fish. We're back in a sec. Let's go speak with Joker. And then I guess I'll start just investigating the universe.
So the Collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
Commander.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's good. Everything's upgraded and better than ever. If we're talking about the crew, you'd probably have to ask a people person.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about the people
Much
I'm
of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
That's all for now.
Running green.
Right, Edie's still not talking to me. I think she does after I've done Reaper IFF. The Nunos is a sizable gas giant with a hydrogen-nitrogen atmosphere. It is believed to be an extrasolar capture due to its close stellar location. In a rare phenomenon, it is near enough to its red dwarf star to be within the life zone, though its massive size prevents the tidal lock that usually occurs at such a range. While nothing could survive on the surface of a planet with such crushing gravity, Cernunnos' moon Caleston is habitable. Cernunnos is skimmed for its abundant hydrogen, and refineries on Caleston process it into a metastable metallic form for use as starship fuel. Orbital distance 0.07 AU, orbital period 31 days, radius 49,231 kilometers, day length 17.0 hours. Oh, we need a lot of stuff. I've clearly used a lot for the upgrades that I've done recently. Never mind, rip. It says Paul, but I'm gonna do this. Need a lot of palladium. The hostile moon Caleston is the largest satellite of the gas giant Cernunnos. An ancient asteroid strike deposited major loads of element zero within the molten sulfur mantle. Eldfell Ashland Energy's mining operations have made it the largest source of Starship drive core material in the Attican Traverse. Caleston is racked with volcanism due to tidal stress from Cernunnos. Because of weak solar output, plant-like life on Caleston is not carbon-based and photosynthetic, but silicon-based and thermosynthetic, requiring heat rather than sunlight to power its chemical reactions. These organisms flourish in volcanic vents and during solar flares, when Baylor can double or triple in luminosity. Sadly, sapient habitation is not possible here, and Caleston's biodiversity is considered threatened by the Citadel Council Committee on Habitable Worlds. Population 1,802,705,000. Colony founded 1975 CE. Capital Sinew. Orbital distance 0.07 AU. Orbits Cernunnos. Orbital period 21.5 Earth hours around Cernunnos. Radius 6,660 kilometers. Day length 21.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.9 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 30 Celsius. Surface gravity 1.2 G.
Probe away. Probe away.
I don't think I really need element zero. But I need the other stuff more than anything else.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched.
A tiny rock planet, Elafa, is noted for its frigid temperatures and crushing nitrogen and krypton atmosphere. Lying out beyond the Fomor belt, there is little to recommend it. Orbital distance 5.5 AU, orbital period 23.6 Earth years, radius 1,812 km, day length 57.3 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 43.34 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature -72 Celsius, surface gravity 0.1 G.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched.
Next. A large planet composed of ice surrounding a rocky core, Partholon retains trace gases of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Its crushing gravity makes for an inhospitable stay and makes most mining infeasible. However, its orbit's proximity to the mass relay in the system means space travelers will, for the next few years, use it for a gravitational slingshot to add speed on their way to and from Caleston. Orbital distance 11.2 AU, orbital period 68.6 Earth years, radius 11,921 km, day length 28.2 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature -236 Celsius, surface gravity 6.6 G.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched.
Okay. Is it that? What is that? A member of the Fomor belt, Brees is a dwarf planet with no atmosphere. It is, however, rich in lithium, which is integral to the heat sinks of starships or handheld weapons. A large robo-mining operation from Caleston can be found here. Orbital distance 2.9 AU, orbital period 4.9 Earth years, radius 975 km, day length 23.3 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure none, surface temperature -146 Celsius.
Probe away.
Okay, that's this area done. The outermost planet of the Isur system, Tamgauta, is remote and largely unexplored. Its carbon dioxide atmosphere has long since frozen into fields of dry ice. Orbital distance 42.2 AU, orbital period 275.1 Earth years, radius 3,354 km, day length 64.8 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature -216 Celsius, surface gravity 0.2. Come on, that'll do.
Probe away.
A remote rock planet capped in ice, Shear has been exploited by Arvunan corporations for its minerals, home to gold veins which are used in spaceship shielding as well as jewellery, and cobalt deposits used in high tensile alloys. Shear shows no signs of being exhausted anytime soon. A light gravity helps keep the planetary exportation process cheap. Orbital distance 20.0 AU, orbital period 89.7 Earth years, radius 4,900 km, day length 31.0 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure trace Surface temperature, minus 185 Celsius. Surface gravity, 0.7 G.
Launching probe.
A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Alformus had its helium-free refueling stations destroyed in an attack by Grow Zero, an anti-population terrorist group that wanted no more immigration to Arvuna. A consortium of Arvuna-based corporations are currently rebuilding the stations. Alliance Advisory. Alformus is not considered vital to the stability of the ISA system. Civilians working on the helium-free platform should not expect Alliance military intervention in case of kidnapping or other violence. Orbital distance 10.1 AU. Orbital period 32.2 Earth years. Radius 67,626 kilometers. Day length 8.8 Earth hours.
Probe launched.
A sizable hydrogen-nitrogen gas giant just on the far side of its pale yellow star's frost line, Drannen is known for its spectacular storms. At least 3 persistent observable spots, actually cyclonic and anti-cyclonic storms, have lasted for over 544 years, significantly longer than Jupiter's Great Red Spot. The largest of these spots, the Ishna, has consistently held a diameter over 3 times that of Earth. Drannen has 44 moons. 2 of them are of special interest to the Citadel Committee on Habitable Worlds. The first, Arvuna, is a life-bearing world that has already been colonized. The second, Alaya, is slowly being terraformed into an ammonia-based world for Volus populations. Orbital distance 2.5 AU, orbital period 4.0 Earth years, radius 72,021 kilometers, day length 17.1 Earth hours.
Probe away.
Shasu is a dwarf planet that is believed to have been ejected from Agnin during a giant impact with another planet-sized body. At the time, Agnin had a magma ocean covering much of its surface and the liquid rock sprayed into space, where it coalesced and cooled over millions of years. The theory is that during this cooling, Shasu first orbited Agnin but was eventually pulled from that orbit by the gravity wells of other planets, primarily Drannen. Today, Shasu is relatively temperate, with a light hydrogen-helium atmosphere attracting spacers who use its atmosphere to refuel. Its crust composition is similar to Agnin, evident in its high sulfur content. Orbital distance 1.4 AU, orbital period 1.7 Earth years, radius 1,454 kilometers, day length 37.4 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.34 Earth atmospheres, surface temperatures 23 Celsius, surface gravity 0.1.
Launching probe.
A hothouse planet. Agnin's scorching clouds of methane and sulfur dioxide give the planet a pale green colour in visible light. The SO2 from volcanic activity rains down as sulfuric acid in the upper atmosphere, but this is boiled away before the liquid ever reaches the surface. Agnin's harsh environment has prevented exploration by anything except probes. Orbital distance 0.7 AU, orbital period 0.6 Earth years, radius 4,834 kilometers, day length 61.1 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 86.87 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 684 Celsius, surface gravity 0.5 G. You have any more palladium? Not that I want palladium. You're suddenly missing. There we go. That's what we're talking about.
Probe launched.
Okay, cool. We're done here. Please don't be big, thank fuck. The hydrogen-helium gas giant Frivaldi's refueling stations provide helium-free for commercial spacecraft visiting the system. It has 9 known moons and many smaller bodies in its rings. Travel advisory: recent attacks by pirates have targeted Frivaldi's refueling stations. Authorities listed perpetrators as at large. Travel is not recommended. Orbital distance 1.5 AU, orbital period 1.8 Earth years, radius 35,957 kilometers, day length 11.0 Earth hours. Right here.
Probe launched.
Surtur is a small but dense desert planet close to its parent star. All but traces of its nitrogen carbon monoxide atmosphere have burned away, leaving it cooler than similar planets in other systems. Robo-mining has proved lucrative as it has developed significant deposits of beryllium and palladium. Orbital distance 0.7 AU, orbital period 0.6 Earth years, radius 4,433 kilometers, day length 65.0 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature 126 Celsius, surface gravity 0.8 G.
Launching probe.
The plan is just do every mission in every area as I'm going across. Just in case that wasn't clear.
Detected an anomaly.
Oh, perfect. Surtur's moon Sinmara has been used for many generations to monitor its parent star Solvig. It has no atmosphere to interfere with solar observational equipment, which is critical at this juncture. The star recently showed signs of erupting prematurely into a red giant. In preparation for the day when the critical warning goes out, the extranet channel from Sinmara's research station is given top priority throughout the convoys in the system. The chances of such a signal being received over the sun's magnetic interference at that time is low, but relegating it to a lower channel provided politically untenable. Colony founded 2044 CC, population 135, largest habitat Trundholm.
Catastrophic solar radiation exposure probable. Magnetic shielding failure detected. Catastrophic.
Launching probe. Scans have found something.
Anomaly detected. Planetary scans indicate that the Sinmara colony is vulnerable to its sun's hazardous solar flares. Malfunction detected in colony's magnetic shield. Shield must be reactivated to avoid exposing colony to unstable solar activity and potential annihilation. Sounds like fun, let's do this. Oh, I guess it's just me. This is a neat one, look at this! This is a really cool looking area. Shield cannot be activated because the generator is offline. Oh. Warning, generator overheating. We did it! Now I'm in a honeycomb bee. I'm in a beehive. Yeah, that was nice. That was a good mission. I liked it.
No messages for you, Commander.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, that was fast. A desert of whitish potassium salts and reddish iron oxide. Titus is far enough away from its parent star to have a tolerable surface temperature. Though it only has a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and oxygen, it is still hospitable enough for criminals in the Terminus systems to use it as a staging base. Taurian patrols sometimes fly through the area, looking to preempt jailbreak attempts on matron's prisons. Travel advisory. Unregistered starships have been spotted in the vicinity of Titus. Civilian travel is not recommended. Orbital distance 4.0 AU. Orbital period 6.1 Earth years. Radius 6,045 kilometers. Daylight 22.2 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature -1 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.9 G. I'm just looking at where that Conrad guy is in this game. I haven't seen him. Oh, he's in Eternity. Okay, that's probably why. I'll see him in a bit.
There's a piece of crap mech on this planet's surface. If you think you can get it to work, you're freaking welcome to it. Welcome to it.
Scans have found something.
Anomaly detected. Surface scans detect one Weimar heavy mech signature matching an unknown, possibly pirate registration. Mech appears to be disabled but broadcasting a looping message. Message does not appear to be a distress signal. Resource scans indicate large quantities of mineral resources available but obscured behind walls of dense stone. I kind of remember this one.
Resources buried deep within the canyon walls. Heavy explosives will be required to excavate them.
Yeah, I kind of remember this. I paid Harrod good money for this useless heap of signal error, detected serious caches of resources here on this planet, but memory leak detected. Alright, I said sure, the thing leaks fuel like a volus after a mug of Rhine coal, but I could deal with that. So I took off and laid out a trail of power cells leading from where I unloaded the mech to bad package Plewes hard, so I could at least get the thing moving, and now illegal fault detected, won't even move. Damn that swindling Elcor. Piece of shit. There's more power cells. Alright, so it's gonna fall down in a second. This is a very strange type of escort mission.
We've been spotted.
Not anymore, we're not. I guess I'll head over there and see if the power cell's there. Garrus, please. Okay, there's the next power cell. Okay, I guess it's gonna shoot this down now. Let me get out of the way. Okay, that's another wall done. And it has exploded. So it must be at the end. Simple enough.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
From Mr. Ganak Edgehal Esquire. Dear Sir or Madam, having consulted with my colleagues at the Citadel, I have the privilege to request of you for your assistance to transfer a large quantity of Prothean technology uncovered at Ilos. Believing these materials to be a hazardous danger, they were locked in quarantine. Even though the tests revealed that the fears were groundless, the quarantine remains in effect until one can pay for a permit to request a reclassification from the Cultural Ministry. Knowing of your interest in Prothean technology, I would be happy to deliver most of it into your hands, keeping less than half of myself. As a Batarian, I cannot engage in Council official activities, but if you transfer 20,000 credits required to me, this exchange could be made in your name, enabling both of us to profit from this happy accident. Please reply urgently with your credit transfer account information. Best regards, Ganak Edgehal. Thanks. Thank you for the spam. Get away from me. A small hot rock with few resources, Matrim is used by the Turian armed forces for its maximum security prison and interrogation centers. The temperatures are high enough to prevent any escape without an environmental suit, but low enough that construction of additional buildings will not be hindered. Over 500,000 prisoners are detained on Matrim, only a handful of which have ever managed even a temporary escape. A small supply economy and prefab habitats support the prison staff, who usually work only for 2-year tours of duty before they are rotated out to less successful positions. Orbital distance 2.8 AU, orbital period 3.6 Earth years, radius 4,642 km, atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature 74 Celsius, surface gravity 0.4 G.
Probe away.
Home to the spectacular Infinity Caldera, Calstrus is a young planet with extreme tectonic and volcanic activity, with 9 supervolcanoes that can throw at least 1,000 cubic kilometers of dense rock equivalents each. Calstrus's activity has put its atmosphere in a state of shroud. It will likely suffer from global dimming for at least the next 10 years. Though much of the surface is no more dangerous than many other inner ring planets, this extreme tectonic activity has given Calstrus a bad reputation and discouraged all resource exploitation. Orbital distance 1.2 AU, orbital period 1.0 Earth years, radius 6,212 km, day length 42.6 Earth hours, atmospheric presence trace, surface temperature 249 Celsius, surface gravity 1.0.
Probe away.
A large rock planet orbiting an F-class star, Ictarus is pummeled by radiation, heavy gravity, and tectonic activity. Its crust is mostly silicates and of little value. Travel is not advised. Orbital distance 0.5 AU, orbital period 0.3 Earth years, radius 8,945 km, day length 65.1 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature 549 Celsius, surface gravity 2.8 G.
Away.
I think that's it for this galaxy. I think I can leave. Hurrah! I forgot you could just hold it down. God, there's so much. I've got to do all of it. I might just go from the left and work my way across. I think that's probably the only real way of me getting this even remotely done. I'll start here, and then I'll just slowly work my way across. So we should be doing Zaid's loyalty mission first.
I have detected an anomaly.
Home to the famous Iron Canyons, Aquitas has reddish iron oxide dust, hematite, covering much of its surface, and significant blue cobalt deposits that freckle the terrain. Turian explorers have discovered hot springs in the polar ice caps, heated by magma in the planet's crust. In a strange combination of science and hucksterism, a small facility exports water from these springs, which is bottled and sold as having medicinal properties. The funds are then used to maintain a research station which has discovered some fossil evidence that Aquitas once harbored microscopic life based on deoxyribonucleic acids in these springs. Orbital distance 4.0 AU, orbital period 8.0 Earth years, radius 7,437 km, day length 51.6 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.49 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature -85 Celsius, surface gravity 1.6 G. Where's the anomaly?
Status is not known. Beacon triggered by Universal Distress Protocol. Unregistered.
Scans have found something.
Anomaly detected. Surface scans report potential alien signatures from within the mining facility. Anomalous life signs detected. Whereabouts of facility staff? Oh no. Right, guess we're going in then. I love rain in video games. There's just something about rain in video games. Rain when it's done well, that just makes things better. Nice money. Husks, eh? If you're reading this, get the hell out of this place now. No, I think I'll go further in and ignore the apocalyptic note that's been left there. You're not the boss of me. This mission feels very similar to one you'd find in Mass Effect 1.
Look out!
I did just say there was a safe as well. Something just came up a second ago saying there's a safe. I wonder if it's upstairs. Oh, there we go. I probably need to buy the upgrades from the Citadel as well at some point.
Heads up!
Bullets! I need them! I'm stuck on somebody.
Gotcha.
Ow, my fucking face. Who am I stuck on? Oh, it's the rock. There's a rock behind me. That was rough. Smithson's men dug out some kind of alien machine today, like nothing I ever saw. Called up some of my contacts and found out there's a market for this kind of thing. Looks like some squint over at Ilanus Risk Control are willing to part with a ton of credits to get their hands on one of these things. Far be it from me to deny them a chance to pay me. Cooper and Jorgensen say they saw that damned alien thing glowing, and hell if I'm going near it to prove them wrong. I don't get paid enough to expose myself to weird alien artifacts. I have to admit though, that's an awful pretty sound coming from that back room. Cooper, Jorgensen, and them aren't doing so well. Not feeling so good myself either. Stay near the machine, feel better. Not sure I want to let them Elanus folks take it. Think it should stay right here with us. Okay, I think both go to the same place.
Shepard, I detected powerful alien signature deep within the mines. It appears the device is the source of the husks. It is likely that destroying it will stop them.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go. It's probably true, but I need to check and make sure this. Aha!
Yes.
Alright, there wasn't actually anything up there, really. So I'll just go around in a big circle and then I'll go blow it up. Get out of here.
There we go.
Oh my god, please. I'm stun locked. Help. Man, I'm being really stun locked right now. I'm literally trying to run. Oh, there sure is a lot of these people. There was a locker in there. I reckon there was probably a lot more in there than I dealt with. Oh, for fuck's sake. Though Pietas has a combination of features that make terraforming a possibility, the rights to the planet have been tied up in Citadel Council courts for the past 8 years. The running joke is that by the time the Council finally gives the go-ahead to colonize the planet, Pietas will have evolved life on its own. Home to comfortable temperatures and a mild atmosphere of mostly nitrogen and argon, Pietas could be habitable with the addition of oxygen-producing cyanobacteria. Its crust is high in silicates and carbon, allowing for easy fabrication of construction materials. Smugglers, pirates, and other unregistered starships sometimes touch down on Pietas to lay low or make repairs. Civilian travel is not advised. Orbital distance 1.8 AU, orbital period 2.4 Earth years, radius 5,430 km, day length 26.5 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1.26 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 21 Celsius, surface gravity 0.7 G. Pressure cooker planet with a thick nitrogen-heavy atmosphere, Veer is largely ignored by the galactic community. Probes have revealed the crust of nickel and scorched carbon, both of which can be found in abundance elsewhere at far less temperatures. Orbital distance 0.6 AU, orbital period 0.5 Earth years, radius 8,162 km, day length 44.4 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 106.22 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 77.8 Celsius, surface gravity 2.1. More of that, please. More palladium. Thank you. Okay, this is a pretty small area. Visible in Invictus's night sky is Temeraris, a planet named for the Taurian spirit said to have inspired the crew of their first manned moon launch. A boiling hot rock planet, Temeraris is much hotter than its temperate neighbour due to a thick atmosphere rich in carbon dioxide and helium. Its hot surface is largely composed of boron. Surrounded by a thick dust cloud, Temeraris is often struck by small meteors, making exploration dangerous. Orbital distance 3.4 AU, orbital period 6.3 Earth years, radius 3,321 km, day length 66.4 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 15.86 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 131 Celsius, surface gravity 0.2 G. Right here, baby. Thank you. Home to dextro amino acid based life, Invictus's temperature zones were settled by a Taurian population that initially fell prey to a bewildering number of diseases. 2 decades after its first colony was founded, its population had reduced by half due to fatalities and a large colonist exodus. But when the Primarchs considered ceding the planet to robo-mining interests, the Taurian statesman Shastina Empress ambitiously declared that she would start her own colony and double its population within 5 years. This effort succeeded largely due to the colony's location in the deserts, with a minimal number of pest species. The image of Shastina's triumph in the frontier made for good political theatre, and the Taurian population poured in. The planet's tropical belt still remains largely unexplored, as its aggressive organic life still wreaks havoc on Taurian biology. A house in an Invictus jungle is a modern Taurian phrase for an idea that seems like a good idea, but only to the one who came up with it. Invictus's atmosphere is primarily nitrogen and oxygen, and its surface crust varies but has high concentrations of alumina and silver. Because it can support life easily, criminals throughout the Terminus systems hide out on Invictus. Its official population is estimated to be half the number of sapiens that are actually on the planet. Colony founded 1939 CE, population 320,535,000, estimated 640 million with illegals. Capital, Shastinasio. Orbital distance 1.3 AU, orbital period 1.5 Earth years, radius 7,260 km, day length 31.6 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1.15 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 30 Celsius, surface gravity 1.5 G. Ooh, that's a lot of element 0.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Big area, okay. A relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant, Polino remains undeveloped while its sister planet Metaponto garners all the attention. This was not always the case. In 2180, news stories seeded throughout the extranet claimed that Element Zero was being found on Polino's moons in record loads. This turned out to be a scam spread by the Dunawura Chum Consortium, an Elcor corporation trying to scare up investors. After a small fleet of space probes scouted the area, the hype quickly deflated and the myth only persists now in unwanted extranet email messages. Orbital distance 8.0 AU, orbital period 22.7 Earth years, radius 37,052 km, day length 16.5 Earth hours. Put that there. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Metaponto has developed a helium-free fueling station funded by Elcor business interests who hope to bring enough attention to the system to attract terraforming investors and thus eventually develop Volturno as a habitable world. Thus far, they have met with little success. Orbital distance 4.2 AU, orbital period 8.6 Earth years, radius 70,520 km, day length 12.1 Earth hours. It's another poor planet. Let me just put something right here. A so-called super-Earth, Volturno is home to organic life, but is nevertheless uninhabitable for the near future. Currently in an ice age. That's strange. I guess my pad must have disconnected. Yes. Currently in an ice age, most of the planet from the latitude of 30 degrees north or south is a frozen wasteland. And so most organic life, limited to algae and lichens, resides near the equator. The strong gravity prevents any sapient species but Elcor from thriving on the planet, and the Elcor cannot breathe the planet's atmosphere, which contains lethal amounts of carbon dioxide in addition to its oxygen. Small packs of vulture squatters are attempting to take the planet for themselves illegally, but most of them live miserable existences in the planet's crushing gravity and die from falls and medical complications. Only terraforming on a massive scale would turn Volturno into a habitable world, and the Elcor lack the political capital with the Citadel Council to begin such an effort. Orbital distance 2.1 AU, orbital period 3.0 Earth years, radius 11,177 km, day length 26.8 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.83 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature minus 10 Celsius, surface gravity 3.3. Right, I'll go right here.
Probe launched.
Vecchio is a moderately sized terrestrial world with a thin, hot atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Initial surveys found trace amounts of iridium, but little else of interest in the silicate desert sands that cover much of the surface of the planet. On a recent tour, the Alliance surveyor ship Coupe discovered a group of partial graves hidden in the equatorial mountain ranges. The ancient skeletons in the burial sites are obviously humanoid, but incomplete or poorly preserved, which has made them difficult to identify. Fragments of primitive ceramic grave goods were also found nearby. This raises further questions about who once travelled to this inhospitable planet, since the closest garden world, Volturno, has no intelligent life. Human universities are planning further archaeological investigations. Orbital distance 1.1 AU, orbital period 1.2 Earth years, radius 6,443 km, day length 39.1 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.79 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 58 Celsius, surface gravity 0.82 G.
Probe away.
A hydrogen methane gas giant, Lipini and its moons have been cursorily scanned by space probes and found to have little in the way of rare resources. The galaxy at large considers it unremarkable. Orbital distance 0.5 AU, orbital period 0.4 Earth years, radius 56,666 km, day length 9.2 Earth hours.
Probe away.
Let's go. I think I'm going to stop here and eat, but we're going to start doing loyalty missions next. We're at that point of the game. So yeah, you're watching. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go get some food and shave. And hopefully I'll see you in a bit. See you later.